Hello. This is Dr. Marissa. I wanted to get on to talk to you guys about freedom. If you know me and you're one of my clients, you'll know that one of the highest values, or one of the most important values that I hold for myself, is total and complete freedom. And I have been challenged in that department recently, in having to move from a place that I was calling home for the last more than a year, close to a year and a half. I've been in New Orleans, Louisiana, which I love very much, and I still consider one of my most beloved stops, my most beloved places to live, as I've been moving essentially every 4 years ever since I was 18 years old. And that's a long time, because right now I'm in my 40s. So in terms of freedom, as you can see, I'm still in greenery. This is my parents' backyard. I grew up in a place where there was extensive grass and greenery, and this is how I ground myself. And as I sit here in grounding, while I'm grounding, or earthing as some people call it, freedom is whatever your mind tells you freedom is. Now, I think of people like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in jail, in a prison, and how he was able to completely transform and transmute all of his anger and angst over what was happening to him and his people, and was able to come out and eventually be the leader of that nation that he was fighting for so dearly, and the people within it he was fighting for so dearly. I'm being challenged in freedom because, like I said, I had to leave Louisiana for personal reasons, and for reasons of needing to be around my family. And like I said, freedom is only what you think of in your own mind. You can be free, like Nelson Mandela freed himself while he was in prison. I am definitely not equating my situation to being imprisoned, but it is a fast change that happened for me very suddenly, and wasn't something that I was planning on for probably even the next few years to come. But since I have this opportunity to take advantage of being at my parents' house basically whenever I want, yet it is not the container, it is not necessarily the place where I want to be full time, I'm still free in that I can create, well, one, I can be free here in terms of how I feel. I very much so feel that freedom within a certain container is important, because if you're too free, if you're all over the place and have no aim and no boundaries, you don't get anything done. You're kind of all over the place and never really settle. When you are in some kind of container, you can build and grow until you can transfer yourself over into another container. Right now I'm speaking of physics. I'm thinking of a water molecule, or not molecule, the H2O itself. When it is in solidified form, it's ice. When it is in liquid form, it is water. And then further yet, when it is in vapor form, sorry, my dog's about to start barking. When it's in vapor form, there's so much less confinement on it. And if you can believe, it can travel far and wide, but it might not necessarily be a part of anything might not necessarily be a part of anything. So that's how I'm thinking of freedom in a different aspect, is having a bit of a challenge in terms of confinement, finding your way through that challenge and growing through it. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well today. It is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, I believe. Sometimes I mix up my days, but yeah, I am in my parents' backyard in Buffalo, New York, having fun with Max, and I will be talking to you guys soon.